The scenes at the Zanu-PF annual conference in Bindura have played out many times before. A pause of party faithful pledges, undying admiration and loyalty to the dear leader, extolling his wisdom and singing praises about his leadership, and telling him that he was the Alpha and the Omega. Such scenes have played out at every Zanu-PF conference, and many of the old guard that stood before the late former President Robert Gabriel Mugabe are now standing before the new sheriff and repeating the same prose of loyalty to him. The more things change, the more they stay the same. It seems Zanu-PF has made an art of animated praise singing, with party bigwigs basking in Mnangagwa's glory and failing over each other to praise him and finding new superlatives to show their appreciation of his wise leadership. Mugabe, even in his dotage, was apple-polished as heaven sent, David of our time, and some even equated him to Jesus. In Bindura last week, the same Mugabe praise singers lined up to obsequiously do the same to Mnangagwa. While introducing Mnangagwa at the conference on Thursday last week, the ex-Vice President Kembo Mohadi was the first to kick the bootlicking ball, describing Mnangagwa as a shrewd politician who earned the moniker Ngwena as a result of his masterclass political exploits. The task you ask of me to introduce the president is a somewhat difficult one, given that he is an embodiment of our revolution. His CV is thus profound, relieving the painful brutality endured at the hands of the Rhodesian Prime Minister Ian Smith regime makes it somewhat more difficult. Mohadi began his cry up. The growth and development of our guest of honor, from a simple village boy from rural Zishavane to an astute political giant, strikes parallels with that of David from the Bible. David was neglected and cast in the background to receive a training from vagaries of his pasture. Similarly, the president was stalked by death several times during his political career. He went on to speak glowingly about Mnangagwa's military exploits and training in China at the School of Ideology in Beijing. Our president is nicknamed Garwe or Ngwena, meaning the crocodile. Initially, this nickname was in reference to the guerrilla group led by our president when he was deployed at the front. Later, Ngwena has owed its meaning to President Mnangagwa's political shrewdness, Mohadi has said. Not to be outdone was Zanu-PF National Chairperson and Defense Minister Opam Chinguri Kashiri, who weighed in, saying that in Mnangagwa, Zimbabwe had its only hope as he was a listening leader. You give us hope and zeal to soldier on as we see light at the end of the tunnel, she said. This was followed by Mashonaland Central Provincial Chairperson Kazembe, who took time to express deep love for President E.D. Mnangagwa. The people welcome you, but they gave me a special message. They said, "We love you too, Baba. We know you love us, so that is why we love you too." Harare province was the first to shower Mnangagwa praises through songs as it rose to sing Vamunangagwa Takawapiwa Naishe, God gave us Mnangagwa. Manicaland province, which is in the throes of intra-party violence, came with another song, Ndimi Mega Baba, Muri Mukuru Mukuru. It's only you, Father, who is above all else. Mashonaland East province, the home province of Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, also weighed in with the song Tiriparwendo na Murambgi, Hapadiwi Ndonda Pakufamba, a song plugged from the days of Mugabe, where his Gushungo totem was used in showering him praises. The 2023 5 million votes EDP slogan took center stage at the conference, while speaker after speaker also took time to sing praises of the First Lady Auxilia Mnangagwa for her philanthropic work. Mashonaland Central Provincial Affairs Minister Monica Mafunga said, through Auxilia's work and projects, Kanyembe had the potential to be the Dubai of Africa.